Osborne, founder and owner of Performance High Vocal Training in Denver, and the creator of the product Nail Every Note. In today's tip, I'm gonna give you some clues on how to sing a song that's really popular right now.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble.
So, Meghan has a really unique voice, obviously. It's kind of a vintagey sound, it's really bright, it's very forward, and it's very above the roof of her mouth. That really comes through in that first hook section. All about that bass, no trouble. And what you need to do to get that is 3 things for this section of the song. First of all, vocal fry, bass, that kind of that sound. You can do that, right? A lot of girls talk today with that all the time in their voices. Now, it's not good to talk all the time like that, but that's a whole other topic. But if you can do that relaxed and open, and not tight, then it's better for you. So, you need some vocal fry for especially those low notes, all about that bass. And you need some mask buzz, meaning some resonance in the front of your face. So to get that, try saying sing, hang on the NG, sing, and you can feel where your voice is in your face. Okay? Make sure you've got that. Now let's try doing the same feeling on an way out front, not anything round and classical, just Now, one thing I want you to watch for when you're doing this, this mask resonance, is that you don't get really nasal. We're not looking for that kind of sound, all about that bass. Not looking for that. And then thirdly, the other thing to do pretty much through the whole song, but especially in this first section, is kind of some lazy enunciation. Now, I'm not going to go into all of the details of enunciation on this song because it would take a long time to do it all the way through, but just take note. We're not singing, I'm all about that bass, no trouble, all about that bass. We're singing, all about that bass, bout that. It's kind of what she's saying, bout that bass. So a lot of dropped consonants, a lot of kind of vowel modifications. We'll sing that first part together.
Because you know I'm
all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, no trouble. I'm all about that bass, Alright, so next section.
Yeah, it's pretty clear. I ain't no size 2, but I can shake it.
Again, brightness. This is not a hard section of the song. It's pretty similar to the first section that we just described. You've got vocal fry, you've got resonance above the roof of the mouth, behind the nose, in this area. Yeah, it's pretty clear. I ain't no size 2, but I can shake it like I'm supposed to do, and that kind of thing. So we're gonna skip that because it's the same techniques as you use in the hook, and we're gonna go forward to the next section, higher notes basically. So we've got a slightly different technique here. Going forward. I see that magazine, working that Photoshop. We know that shit ain't real. Come on now, make it stop. If you got beauty, just raise them up. Cause every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. We just have a couple of flips up into a slightly lighter register, or transitions. I'm not even gonna call them flips because it's not like we are doing a yodel flip. Cause every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. If you keep too much vocal weight and you get stuck in your chest voice there, because every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top, it's going to get a little bit tight right there. So that's a place where you can practice letting yourself go into a lighter coordination. Basically, what I mean by that is head voice. Every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Okay, moving on to the harder part of the song, next section.
Don't worry about your size. Mama, she told me don't interview is perfect from the bottom to the top.
So right there, we do have a heavier vocal weight than in the previous section where we flipped up to inch of you is perfect. This one is going to carry a little more weight, but don't let it stay fully in your chest voice because it'll get too heavy. Yeah, my mama, she told. We don't want that. That's too heavy. So we're going to do a heavy mix. That mix, if you don't have it yet, this might be a little tricky for you, but basically you could sing it on a nay to help you out. Nay, 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 nay. Where that, again, that voice is forward. The N puts you there in your mask. The A will open you up a little bit. Now, Two things I want you to try to do in this section of the song is, first of all, lift the soft palate a little bit, that back of the roof of your mouth. It goes up when you yawn. Because I want to avoid this getting too nasal. Yeah, my mama, we don't want that. Yeah, my mama, she told me. So we're gonna have this mask placement, but we wanna give it some space in the back of the mouth so it doesn't get too nasty. The other thing I'd like you to do is a little bit of a tilt or cry. That kind of sound. Yeah, my mama. So that we can keep some vocal pressure on this line and not let it totally float. Yeah, my mama, she told me. So it's a lot to think about all at one time. I would start with nay if you want to get familiar with it, and then open it up a little bit more from there. So what you're doing here is some things that feel like they might be a little bit counter to each other. It may take some playing with. But don't get stuck in your chest voice and don't be purely in your head voice, because neither one really worked that well for this section. Here we go. My mama, she told me don't worry about your size. She says boys like a little more booty to hold tonight. You know I won't be no stick figure silicone Barbie doll. So if that's what you're into, then go ahead and move along. Then we have, but the high part, into pure head voice. See how much lighter that is? I'm bringing booty back. That is head voice right there. And the words really help you get there, because ooh is gonna, that ooh vowel, that round shape is gonna help you flip to head voice or transition to head voice, whichever you're doing. Unlike a vowel like ah, I'm bringing back, that would put you more in a mix and more of a heavier weight of voice. So this section you need some pure head voice. To figure that out, go whoo, whoo, real round, soft lifted palate, drop your jaw, create space, hoot like an owl. Whoo, whoo. So that's the feeling of getting to that head voice, in case you have any problems getting there. I'm bringing booty back. Go ahead and tell them skinny bitches that. So this one section of the song here, from I'm bringing booty back, go ahead and tell them skinny that, no, I'm just playing. All the way through this section, you've got pure head voice, you've got mix, that like weighted mix that we had in the high sections of the verse, and we have the low vocal fry approach that we have in the hook. Every inch of you is perfect from the bottom to the top. Head voice, I'm bringing booty back. Mix, I wanna tell them skinny bitches that. No, I'm just playing, oh, you think you're fat. But I'm here to tell you, every inch, this is the vocal fry, from the bottom to the top. That's pretty much the whole song. The rest of it is similar to things we already looked at, so I don't need to go into those again. Let's just wrap it here. Okay, if you have any questions on that, that was a really chock-full lesson. A lot of techniques wrapped up in one song. If you have any questions about it, go ahead and post in the comments below and I will get back to you. Subscribe to me on this channel. Find me on Twitter at Adrienne Osborne. Find Nail Every Note vocal training product at naileverynote.com. Stay in touch. I will see you next time.